Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Talladega Superspeedway. I am Lee Dark, and joined as always with my co-host, Josh Aldridge. Josh, we're watching Triple C because he was fastest in practice.
He laid down a fast lap, and this is Talladega. You never know what's going to happen.
You never know what's going to happen, who's going to happen, how it's going to happen, or if it's going to happen. But it's the Grand Stock Series, and if anything, over the last several months that we've been doing this, has told you anything. If you think it's going to happen, go ahead and times that by 10, and it's going to happen 10 times.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they say everything's bigger in Texas. Well, that can be said here as well. I mean, this is the biggest, the baddest track of them all.
With a chance to get 4 wide here today, Talladega Superspeedway could be the most competitive race we've seen yet, but we will find out after these cars get side by side once that green flag starts, because that's when them high speeds really come into play.
Yeah, once you get those high speeds into play and going 4 wide, as you were saying, and all this, and they're side by side, 4 inches apart, anything and everything is going to happen.
Well, while we're waiting to see who hit the pole, let's go ahead and talk about one of the only changing schemes today. It is the number 5 of Aaron Aldridge, who brought back his all-star scheme, and he's racing the Me Cougar car. I want to go fast, baby.
Oh, I want to go fast. Yeah, I mean, that he had a lot of fun driving that car with that paint scheme, doing all the Ricky Bobby puns and quotes and all this, and this is Talladega. This car's from the Talladega Nights. He had to bring it back.
Well, we're getting ready to hit the line. We'll see who's going to hold the pole for now. They get one more lap to try to take it away from whoever it's going to be. And Brett is going to say,
wow.
Whoa, big change. Chris Chaos takes the pole there. Snap-on coming to play today.
Yeah, they laid down that. That's a wow. Good lap.
Chris Chaos has a Dash Series team, but he does not have a Grand Stock team. And with the rumblings of Snap-on selling and the end of all these drivers' contracts, you got to wonder where they're going to go.
Yeah, I mean, that's the fun part of this. That puts a little what ifs and what could and what is going to happen story, here. It's always fun to see and what happens.
And it looks like Chris Chaos is going to hold it. And we're going to start this grid off with a crazy bunch at this super speedway towards the front. I see a lot of Aldridge up here. Let's see what we can do. Now make sure you guys tune in. This is our last race before summer break. Okay? Tomorrow is also going to be Fat Money Wrestling's last weekly show before the PLE. Fighter Frenzy 6. If you guys know anything about wrestling, WrestleMania is one of the biggest events in wrestling. Fighter Frenzy is FMW's WrestleMania, and we would like you guys to check it out. It'll be May 7th. So Monday, FMW, May 7th, Fighter Frenzy 6, and then summer break for Fat Money Wrestling as well, Josh.
Yes, we got a jam-packed schedule before that break, and tune in right here to catch all the action.
And we want to apologize for the Dash Series not coming to Talladega. It was a big decision on the part of the teams, owners, sponsors, and the FMRA. And in the end, the decision that the Dash should not run here is what ended up coming to fruition. And let me go ahead and run the order. We got Chris Chaos sitting on the pole in that 007 Snap-on Racing Toyota. Next to him, we got the 88 of Brett Ryanier in that M&M Chevy. We got the 001 of Mike Storm in that Snap-on Toyota. We got the number 5 of Aaron Aldridge in that Me Ford. We got this 57 of Bruno in that Dunkin' Donuts Ferrari. We got the 8 of Brett Aldridge in that Gatorade Chevy. We got the 611 of Corey Gamble in that DraftKings Dodge. We got the 69 of Joseph Robinson in that Ric Flair Drip Pontiac. We got the 22 of JMR in the Accelerated Auto Dodge. We got the 60 of Summer Rain in that Nintendo Ferrari. We got the 002 of Brandon Cook in that Snap-on Toyota. We got the 27 of Jeremy Stellhorn in that Tyson Mike Bites Pontiac. We got the 93 of Chris Gamble in that PlayStation Dodge with the 420 of Zane High in that Alien Pontiac. We got the 56 of Mikey Henderson in that Napa Ford with the 18 of Austin Kiesler in that McDonald's Chevy. We got the 710 of Chronics High in that Smith & Wesson Pontiac with the 21 of Jack Bad in the Jordan's Chevy. We got the 43 of Blaze with that STP Toyota. We got the 3 of Tyler Ferguson in that Goodrich Service Plus Chevy. We got the 387 of Trey Fanta in that Fat Money Racing Association Chevy. We got the 99 of Chris Michaels in that Gaming Alternative Media Entertainment Dodge. We got the number 6 of Ryan Chess in that Valvoline Ford. We got the 00 of Billy Raydog in that Snickers Ford. We got the 000 of Jackson Beauregard in that Snap-on Toyota. We got the 7 Christian Gunn Dodge. We got the 17 Sophie Raydog in that Burger King Ford. We got the 98 of Brad Miller in that Poultry Shack Dodge. We got the 74 of Barry Stern Parts Jr. in that Kellogg Chevy. We got the 65 of Taylor Berger in that U.S. Army Ford. We got the 01 of Dylan Wagner in that Nesquik Chevy. We got the 59 of Christopher Rich in that Parker the Pug Ferrari. We got the 15 of Triple C in that KFC Chevy with the 66 of Ralph McGinnis in that Golden Eagle Airlines Toyota. Josh, that is going to be big. It's going to be great. It's going to be exciting. I think we're going to see another big one that we seen in Atlanta.
You know, I was about to bring out the big one. You know, it's a Talladega. If it happens, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Unfortunately, I have to agree, especially with how the Grand Stock's been. Now, they could prove us wrong. I'm going to put that out there. This could be the race that stands the test of these Grand Stock cars, possibly. Maybe this is just a perfect track for them. I don't know, but so far, we've seen a lot of wrecks. We've seen these cars. A lot of teams not happy with the new cars. A lot of teams are happy with the new cars. Fans have been stoked because you never know who's going to win these races.
Well, yeah, you're right. The big one may not happen, and I may sprout wings and fly away too.
Well, I hope you can pull that off at the end of this race if it happens.
Me too.
Now, I would really keep an eye on Snap-on. Snap-on is up for sale. That is not a rumor. We don't know who is going to buy Snap-on. We don't know if they're going to sell. We don't know what's going to happen. Are they going to, if they don't sell by the end of the season, Josh, are they going to stick around for next season?
Those are all questions that we don't have an answer to right now. And the only thing to say is wait and let's find out together.
And if new teams come in, now there's only a certain amount of cars that allow on the racetrack. So if we end up getting more teams, we're going to have to start a system of figuring out who's going to make it to the big race.
Yeah, we're going to have to see. I mean, we may even have to start denying the slower cars access to the track on race day, I mean, we have to figure something out.
If the FMRA even offered a system like the charter system of NASCAR where these guys could purchase, make sure at least 2 of their cars make it into the races on race day, what would that mean for these teams, Josh?
I wish I had an answer. I don't know. It'll mean significant amount, especially to the ones that are here or to make it inconsistently.
Now, we're not at that point yet. We are sitting at about 35. Now, 3840 cars is the max the FMRA is willing to put on the track. So, once we hit that number, any car after that is gonna have to race it in. It'll probably be those last two, so 38 max, and then 2 open slots, or maybe it'll be 35 max, and the rest of those will be open slots for drivers. I don't know, open cars.
Yeah. Oh, that pace car is dipping off the pit road. We're about to go green.
And here we go.
Green.
Chris Chaos gets a huge jump on that start, but once these cars get locked in and start making moves, that's when drafting and pushing, being out by yourself is going to be a problem.
Yeah, huge problem. This is one track you don't want to be by yourself.
We're hugging that inside. Nobody willing to give up the inside, Josh.
Give it time.
We got one person on third lane. Looks like Joseph Robinson trying to form a third lane, but going to be left to himself.
A lot of shaking and baking going on right here.
Chris Chaos has teammate Mike Storm with him. So that's going to keep him towards the front for now. Teammates are what's going to make this possible. You see the 8 of Brett Aldridge linked up with Aaron Aldridge there as well.
Yeah, they're not officially teammates, but they are, I guess you can say, an alliance.
They're cousins, so blood is thicker than water, they say.
It is.
Now, are we going to have as close of a race finish as we seen at Atlanta, Josh?
God, I hope so. That was beautiful.
50 laps here at Talladega. And right now, Chris Chaos is the one to beat.
That third line might be forming something. No, never mind.
It's Joseph Robinson out there by himself. He's been there for a while, still holding on.
Yeah, he's held on strong, surprisingly, by himself. If he can get some help, who knows? He and the rest of them may be going somewhere.
Brandon Cook looks like he wants to let him in, but then closes and then opens and closes. Ooh, we're getting wobbly. That inside line really starting to take off on that outside. Chronic's Eyes made his way to the front. I see Tyler Ferguson. Austin Kiesler went to the outside with Joseph Robinson. I see Mikey Napa forward. Making his way forward here. Oh!
Caution's out.
Oh! What happened?
Oh, gosh, a blink of an eye, you missed it. What? I didn't see. What? Hang on.
Looks like starts with G.A.M.E. Let's see if we can get a better view here. Maybe this view will be... Let's go back a little further here. Brett Aldridge gets taken out. The 69 flipping back there. Not good for him. See if we can pull out and get another view of this wreck. So we got Corey Gamble, the 22, Brett Aldridge, the 69. Looks like Brandon Cook, Corey Gamble, some more. There's a whole bunch of cars in that, Josh. Oh my.
The biggin.
And we're 4 laps in. But Brett Rainier in that gets the lead away from Chris Chaos. And this could be exactly what the 88 needs.
You're absolutely right.
Although Chris Chaos is in front of him currently, but not on the scoreboard.
We'll have to let everybody cross the line, get everything sorted out, and see how many cars we got left after the mayhem, after the massive wreck. It took out a lot of good cars.
A lot of good cars out of this race. You know, Brett Aldridge having one of his best days driving the Gatorade Chevy and that number 8. Chris Chaos indeed had the lead when the yellow came out, according to FMRA officials, so the 88 had to give it back to him.
Several cars made repairs to their car and made it back onto the racing surface, but already a lap down.
Looks like, wow. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cars involved in that accident. Tyler Ferguson made his way up quite a ways when he got into that wreck. Well, can't win them all, Josh. Can't win them all.
You know.
A lot of cars out here still have a chance. At pulling something out today. Every single one of these cars you see. And this is why the FMRA isn't willing to go over 38 to 40 cars.
No, if we did that, the junkyard would constantly having to, it'll be full.
Yeah, we already junk enough cars at the end of the night, it feels like. Number 5 of Aaron Aldridge still holding on up here. He's in 4th place. He's going to be exactly where he was at the start, but now he doesn't have his pusher anymore.
Yeah, he's going to have to find a new racing partner. Maybe one of his other teammates can come up or through the pack or align himself with a close friend or hopefully another Ford.
Well, he's got Mikey, 1 car behind, but he does have Corey Gamble with him. Corey Gamble and Aaron Aldridge have kind of had this weird partnership and a very professional to each other on and off the track, and that could help him out. I mean, he did race for Gamble when Gamble needed a driver, so we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They had that alliance racing. He did race for him temporarily, and they are still on good terms. They talk back and forth throughout the week, and they've even had lunch a couple of times.
Another thing to note, Billy Raydog, part of the Ford camp, he does get his motors from Aldridge Racing. So Sophie Ray Dog there to the inside as well. Got some Fords up here. See if we can make something work. And here we go. It always sucks to see cars get taken out of the race, but every time these cars get restacked, it makes for a moment where you think just anything can happen.
Yeah, and it can.
Green flag.
Parker the Pug has made his way up. Ooh, big shifting.
They ain't learned their lesson yet.
56 of Mikey gets all the way down, does not stay with Aaron Aldridge. And Aaron is dropping like a rock. Corey Gamble doesn't go with him as well. Sophie Ray Dog gets ahead.
Oh.
Billy Ray Dog thought about going up, it looked like. Now he does. Chris Chaos right now is your leader. Possibly. Yep. For the moment. Dylan Wagner's made his way up here. He was at tail end of the pack.
He made his way through that wreck, and he was able to, he juked and drive and sliced and diced his way through that field. And look where he's at now.
I guess he zagged and zigged when he needed to.
He said and see that all at the right time.
Right now, Chris Chaos and Mike Storm linking up, really making something. I mean, if I was Snap-on watching this, I mean, I still don't understand like how quick they were expecting an investment, a return on investment, or anything like that. But they've been some top players in this field.
Yeah, they have.
That top line getting something working. Aaron Aldridge is in a bad spot here down on the bottom. However, he's got Ryan Chess coming. If Chess can catch the pack, that is.
Chess was involved in that wreck, so that might be a problem, him catching up.
Stayed on the lead lap, so he stayed out after being in that wreck, though. And right now, Talladega has been all Chris Chaos. The 88 of Brett Rainier really trying, though.
Nice side-by-side action we got going on right now. Everybody seems to be comfortable and sorted out.
Is Aaron Aldridge dropping back for Chess? And Chess doesn't even go with his boss.
He's definitely not going as fast as he would like right now. Chess goes to the high side and just kind of option not to go with his teammate.
Yeah, I don't know what Aaron Aldridge said to his drivers before this race, but they don't seem to be happy with him today. The 56 chose not to help him. The 6s chose not to help him. He's got Michaels tucked up in with him now, though.
Not sure if it's anything like that. Maybe their setups are not just entirely way different and just not sync well together, but one of those issues is one of the two.
Didn't bring donuts to the driver's meeting. I knew they'd come back to get him.
Buy your own donut.
No. I only come to your guys' driver's meetings for the donuts.
I'll bring the donuts next time.
All right.
Jellyfield?
No. Cream filled, but not Bavarian cream.
Okay.
Right.
I like the one with the sprinkles.
Right now, that outside line is getting a run. Can they get the 88 in front of the 007? I don't think they can.
If they keep it up, they will.
They drop back a lot on them corners.
Oh! Who was it that shot down low? The number 66 shot down low, found an opening on the low line and took it.
Really cut off momentum there.
Yeah.
Woo, getting loose, Mikey, on that top line.
Yes, cuts down low.
Chest and the number 5 are now linked up.
Maybe Aaron's car set up for pushing versus being pushed. We don't know. Maybe that's the case.
He needed to find a way around him. Makes sense. Right now, Chris Chaos has a gap between him and a couple drivers back. So that's going to give that outside line who stayed together a little bit of momentum here. But I don't think they're going to make anything of it. Maybe.
There is something wrong, yeah. Maybe so with that top line, but unfortunately, Aaron keeps on dropping back. There is something wrong.
Number 5 car having issues. Maybe dropped a cylinder. Michaels is going to try to push him again. Get these guys back up there. Outside lines getting Billy Ray Dog and Zane high. If they get any more takers, this could get something going. I'm not exactly sure, Josh.
No, yeah, it very well could, but you typically see that near the end of the race, 5 laps to go or so. You know, not this soon into the race you see this.
Ooh, getting wobbly up there. And Aaron Aldridge is falling off again. Quite a bit here.
Not sure he's going to want to bring his paint scheme back to the track. Both times he's had not fun day with the Mini Cougar car.
Dylan was up at the high line with Zane High, but something happened to his car, and he's dropped off quite a bit as well.
Three wide. Look at that.
Michael's able to catch back up after trying to help Aaron Aldridge stay with the pack. Gamble to that outside line with Billy Raydog and Zane High. Chris Chaos.
That top line's trying to make something move. It. They get more with them, you're definitely going to see something.
Corey Gamble just needs to get up to the bumper of Zane High, and this could really be something. Already raced all the way up there with just two of them, you know?
Yeah.
Oops, some shift in there in the middle of the pack. That was scary. Oh, outside line gained one more with Barry Sternparts Jr.
Oh boy.
18 laps in. Brett Rainier led the last lap. Let's see if he can get his nose out there when they cross the line, and he leads that one. No, Chris Chaos. Gaps are forming, shifting.
Oh man. Oh, this is exciting.
People going low, people going high, people just moving around.
I've noticed that bottom, that everybody seems to be going to the top line or the low line. That middle line is kind of dissolving away.
And this is going to be a big problem for the 88, who's been fighting with Chris Chaos majority of this race.
And as soon as I say that, that center line forms once again.
Oh wow, big shifts.
Ooh.
Billy Raydog trying to go around the 88 instead of going with him.
This causes them to gap up. Look at that.
Barry goes low. He sees an opportunity to stay with the pack. The 88 somehow still holding on here.
Not sure how he's doing that.
Some more shifting. Mike Storm going to go to the middle lane or the outside now. The 88 somehow still up here. Billy Raydog can't decide where he wants to go.
Well, he might want to hurry up and make that mind up, because this is not a track you want to keep on changing your mind.
They're 3 wide in that second group. Even with that gap, Chris Chaos and Sophie Raydog able to stay ahead of the second pack with 3 cars. Chris Chaos in the 88 of Brett Rainier and Chris Chaos in the 007. These guys been fighting for this position over and over and over. And every time the 88 starts to feel like he's going to get ahead, it dissolves on him.
It dissolves. It goes away quicker than an acid in a cup of water.
There's that lead again with the 17 and Chris Chaos. The 88 was out in front on the backstretch.
But that finish line's not back there, so it don't count. Oh, the 75 dipped out high and got back down low real quick. He changed his mind fast.
The 74, Barrett Sternparts Jr. did get real loose in that corner. We got Chris Chaos right now back in the lead. That top line lost some momentum because of it. .24 laps into this 50-lap race, Josh. Chris Chaos has been untouchable today.
That he has. We've reached, we're about halfway home. We've only had the one caution, took out a lot of great cars. And now we're seeing a lot of great side-by-side racing.
I bet there's some drivers who would really hope on another caution here, Josh.
Yeah. But it seemed like, although we're seeing a lot of hectic side-by-side racing, they're content. If this making any sense, they're not pushing it too far yet.
Yet is a big one. A little bit of a big wreck. I think kind of a wake-up call to remind everybody, hey, we still got a long race to go. And now we're in it and we're racing.
Oh, look at them, 3 wide. Ain't that beautiful?
Again, Billy Ray Dog, Mike Storm, Corey Gamble, Austin Kiesler, 66 Ralph McGinnis to the outside. Coming up on traffic.
Slowly but surely.
Sophie Raydog. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Don't know what happened there, but it looks like they saved it. Chris Chaos looking to get around the 69. Goes to the middle. I don't think they were coming up on it as fast as he thought they were.
No, I would have thought by now they would have called him.
Look how close he is. See a 3 wide pack behind you just trying to run your lap.
You know his spotters telling them they're getting closer, and they are. They're catching him rapidly right now.
Chaos.
They've all but caught him.
Chaos even in the middle lane. Able to maintain the lead for now. Gonna slow up the bottom lane. Chris Chaos to the outside. Gets a little bit of a gap between him and the 88. Well, it looks like they've brought the 69 to speed, Josh.
Yeah, they definitely give him a push.
Mike Storm gets the lead that time. All the way on that outside line. Chris Chaos, no. Mike Storm getting a run. Let's see who's the leader once we get to the line. I believe it's going to be Chris Chaos. Chris Chaos retakes the lead there. Josh, we're getting word there's debris on the track.
Oh, that makes sense with the.
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh!
Ow!
And then they get into each other there. Oh, the 99 goes up and bumps Mike Storm. Did you see that?
All right, we're going to have to see some audio and camera, in-car audio footage of that. Something fishy going on.
Oh, it looks like the line checked up, really. But then the 99 gets up there and he just gives Mike Storm a big old bump to the back. I don't know what that was about. I don't know what that was about at all, Josh.
I don't know either, but we had one spinning out on the low line as well. Well, we don't need that debris caution now.
Mike Storm, who had a... Oh, we're seeing pit road getting busy.
Lap 31 pit road is about to pick up.
And then now...
Go
ahead.
No, I was going to say this should shake things up.
Let's see how this goes. Oops, somebody stayed out. Who was the first one off pit road? Austin Kiesler? No? Austin Kiesler. Wow.
Like I said, this is going to shake some things up. But they should be able to make it to the end.
That is crazy. Oh, these guys needed that caution. Able to see what was wrong with their cars. We're going to restart this one with 34 laps into 50. Austin Kiesler gets the race off pit road. Brandon Cook and Brad Miller there in the 002 and the 98 are... Brandon Cook's 5 laps down, Brad Miller's 5 laps down. So Chris Chaos, Billy Ray Dog, Sophie Ray Dog, Barry, next car's on the lead lap.
Here it is. They are sorting everything out the best they can.
Chris Chaos is going to have a much different line for this restart. The outside line, he's still in the front. Only 18 cars on the lead lap, Triple C being the last of the cars on the lead lap.
Oh, we're getting ready for a good, fantastic restart. We're going to see some mighty great, mighty good racing.
And here we go. The 18 gets a jump.
Green.
Again, a big jump is not what you want to see here at Talladega.
We're seeing a third line form already.
It's getting about crunch time. People making plans, people making alliances, making partnerships, deals.
Chaos went to that outside, and he is falling because. Oh!
Caution. Good job, bud. Tell me what you got quickly.
What happened here?
So it looks like the 88 and the 66 touched. Let's see if we can.
Oh, that side draft got him. You know, he just took the air off that sport on that nose on that side draft and messed him up.
Well, Chris Chaos taking the worst of that, possibly the 66. 66 seems to be okay. Billy Ray Dog had the lead when the yellow fell. So Billy Ray Dog is going to come to the lead here at Talladega.
Is Austin going to pit road?
He might be.
He's going to pit road.
Austin Kiesler had to go to pit road. Sophie and Billy Ray Dog are now your leaders. Ray Dog racing.
Do we have any more takers to pit road? Is there something going on now? Okay.
Mike Storm was in an accident.
Yeah, just Austin then.
Looks like just Austin.
Definitely not what he wanted to have happen. Reports over the radio he had a loose lug nut.
Well, that's not good.
No, great that they caught it when they did. That caution came out at the right time for him. They was able to get it before it became a bigger problem than what it already was.
Christopher Rich went from 31st to 10th right now. But Dylan Wagner would be the one actually, Ralph Beginnis, he went from 33rd to 4th. Got a lot of cars that started in the back that are now up here towards the front.
Yeah, they Talladega, baby.
Avoid the wrecks.
Yeah.
And for anyone wondering why we only did 50 laps, this is why. This is why. Yeah, there was a rumor that they wanted us to do 200 laps here, Josh.
Yeah, I'm glad that rumor was put to death.
I guess not really a rumor. It was more of a debate.
Well, I mean, the other racing series, they only do 188 laps here.
Yeah. And even that, be a little much for the grand stock.
Yes.
$50 to $80, I think, is the appropriate amount. Maybe next time we do 80, we'll see. But 50's the laps, or what the number we landed on this time. Billy Ray Dog, Sophie Ray Dog, gonna lead this one to a green flag next time by. Rad Roots Racing has both cars up here in the top 6. That's the team I would keep an eye on here on this restart. Here we go.
This car tips down the pit road.
Green flag.
Billy gets a jump.
Sophie tries to come down and get draft off the 74. '74 pushed her back up. She's going to drop down behind him. '74 goes to the outside.
He has no help. He's doing it by himself.
This puts Ray Dog Racing. Sophie's thinking about going with. No, she goes to the outside. Inside, outside. She goes to the outside. She's with him.
We got a third line foreman. Everybody juking and jiving, trying to get in the position that which benefits them the most.
38 laps in. About to be 39 laps in to this 50-lap race. And Barry has it by
Wow.
an inch. By a nose.
The Talladega races say, watch the Atlanta race and said, hold my beer, watch this.
Oh! Oh! Oh, the leader! The leader!
Got you loud and clear. I don't know why you can't.
The leader!
That took out everybody.
That caution.
That, well, hang on. Hang on. We gotta watch that again.
What happened?
Oh my! Wow! We're gonna watch.
Oh. Oh, it happened in the back with Sophie and I didn't get
Dylan.
Dylan, yes.
They touched.
Yeah, they.
And that's all she. Wow. Wow, look at that pile up back there. Oh my. Wow. Well, let's see who made it out of that one, Josh. Wow.
Yeah. Oh.
Dega.
Everybody gonna be happy to see this in the rearview mirror.
Last race before summer break.
Look at that.
Is that? Hang on. Do we really only have 4 cars on the lead lap?
It looks to be. It took out. Yeah, everybody got collected, I thought, but we have 4 that made it out. I'm not gonna say unscathed. They probably got a little minor damage.
Looking at Austin's 18 McDonald's Chevy,
Remember, he hit pit road. That saved him.
There's 3 cars on the lead lap, Josh.
Wow.
Mikey has a chance to win here at Dega. So does Jackson Beauregard and Austin Kiesler, somehow holding that 18 together with just... Sure, look at that tire. You see that tire?
Lay. That'd be 2 in a row for Mikey.
Mikey won in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Well, good
By
luck.
nose.
Good luck, Mikey.
He beat Billy Ray Dog by like 0.8.
Well, let's see what Mikey can do here at Dega. 3 cars in this battle. Jackson Beauregard in the 000. We got, sorry, the 000. Then we got the 56 of Mikey Henderson. And then we got the 18 of Austin Kiesler. All these cars on the lead lap. The 710 of Chronic's High is 2 laps down. So he does not matter right now. And I don't see any other cars coming out. What a big wreck. What a big wreck.
Yeah. After that, with Rick, I'm seeing a lot of fans headed for the exits. They, out of frustration, which, can you blame them?
Their driver must be out. Looks like some people making it back out on the track, but they're already going to be
At least 1 lap down. Going green next time by.
We're 42 laps in, 9 laps. Well, 8 laps to go when we get the green. And it looks like, man, we're going to have 5 cars. Only 3 of them on the lead lap. Barry should be coming. Looks like we got some other cars making it out. But no cars on the lead lap besides those 3.
Yeah, at this point, catching up to the end of the field really doesn't matter if you're a lap down with so many laps, with just this handful of laps to go. Just salvage what you can.
Mikey better hope that 710 can push him to the moon.
I hope we don't see another caution because we won't have nothing left.
And here we go.
Everybody saying spread out, trying to avoid each other.
That 18 basically has a scoop in the front of his car, and that is going to just bog him down.
Yeah, he's driving like a bulldozer right now.
Mikey going to get trapped down on the bottom, it looks like. And this is not where Mikey wants to be. Not where Mikey wants to be at all. As he is now 3 wide. Seven laps to go.
Ooh.
The 18 just dropping.
Yeah, I mean that knows the damage to his car is. Yeah, this is just not for him today, sadly.
Oh!
No.
Oh! Mikey
no.
gets it! Mikey gets the lead!
They stay green.
Camera guy, come on. Mikey has the lead now. Bruno pushing. Jackson Beauregard trying to catch back up.
They're going to wreck back there. Look how they're pushing and shoving each other.
Bruno thinks he's going to go to the outside. But that doesn't matter because Bruno is 2 laps down. Mikey has the lead for now. 6 laps to go. Mikey holding on. But right now, Jackson Beauregard is going to claim the lead on that lap. 5 laps to go. Jackson all by himself in the middle. Oh! No!
The rest of the field.
No! We don't even have cars left to race!
That's the rest of the field. Have you ever? How are we going to sort this in now?
Barry Sternparts and Bruno will beat the next cars on the lead lap. Let's see what's going to happen. Mikey's got his car running. He's heading to the pits. No, never mind. That was figment of imagination. Barry gets back on the lead lap.
I just want to address something right quick, like with what's just happening here. To the people that suggested that we do 200 laps here, take your right hand and slap yourself with it.
Twice.
Just twice, right across the jaw, a couple of times. If you spit blood, that's good. I mean, yeah, just slap yourself.
We might end under caution. FMRA is debating it. We'll let you guys know. Right now, it is just we are hearing a lot of things in our ear.
Yeah, it's hard to make out what's going on. People asking questions, shouting demands, and it's very hectic over the radios right now.
What a race.
Guys, if y'all shut up, we'll be able to make something out here.
They're not listening to us. I think they muted us, Josh.
Ugh.
Yeah, there's a lot of conversation going on, guys. We're doing our best to put it together. They're trying to scrape the field back together and see what it looks like, but at the moment, we might end under. Well, we might go to green white. Oh, whoa,
Wait.
whoa, whoa!
Whoa.
The 710. Something happened with the 710 there.
Cause everybody bottlenecked up trying to figure out what was going on. They don't know what's going on. Hey, we got a few more cars on the lead lap now. Look at this.
Looks like Aaron Aldridge might get lucky, dog.
Wait, what?
A little confused.
I'm a lot confused.
I think Aaron Aldridge got lucky, dog.
Well, that puts, what, 6 cars back on the lead lap where we had 2.
Well, Jackson, Mikey, and Austin, I don't think made it back out after that wreck. So it would just be Barry Sternparts, Bruno, who is passing Barry? Oh, Bruno got lucky, dog. So is Aaron Aldridge just going to have to start ahead of Barry?
They're getting it sorted out the best they can, and still we're getting all kind of voices in our head, in our ears, and we can't make out anything, but maybe something will come to tuition after they cross the finish line here.
Well, if we stack back up this time by, it's going to be a green-white checkered, folks. With really only Barry. Okay, they got it fixed.
Okay.
Oh. Barry wasn't even your leader. Bruno is the leader.
Can you say this race right here is typical? It has been what you can call a sequel to Talladega Nights, with the mayhem and wrecks we've been seeing.
Bruno right now trying to make his way around.
But go back to pull up the board again. Look at all these cars. Look, hang on one second. People trying to call my cell phone asking questions. Ain't got time for that. We're racing here. Wow, this is crazy.
The whole field trying to catch up right now.
We're going to have a 1-lap shootout.
I don't even know.
It looks. Oh no! It looks like we're going to end this thing. I mean, we're coming out. We're coming to the white flag, and we've not got everything sorted out.
The lights are off the pace car.
Lights are also, yeah.
They aren't.
No, they can't. They are.
They are. Oh, the field's here!
They caught up just in time.
Green flag.
Bruno's going to get a bit of a lead, but I think these guys are up to speed, possibly.
Does it matter? They're a lap down.
Barry isn't. That's 74 Kellogg's. Checkered flag this time by, though. I don't think they're going to make it.
They don't got the momentum they need.
He's just not quite there. He's wobbly.
Oh.
Getting real wobbly.
He don't have it in him. He don't got enough time.
And Bruno
Coming to the tri-oval.
gonna possibly win
They're
this.
pitting. Bruno. What? Okay.
Bruno lost help. And Bruno wins it after a hectic race. Congratulations to Rich Money Racing and Bruno. Barry Sternparts Jr. gets second. Aaron Aldridge third after that day. Right, maybe you should race that scheme again, Aaron. We got Ryan Chess in fourth place. Tyler Ferguson gets fifth. Taylor Berger sixth. Triple C seventh. Zane High eighth. Chris Campbell ninth. Dylan Wagner 10th. We got Ralph McGinnis 11th. Brett Rynier 12th. Jackson Beauregard 13th. Mikey Henderson 14th. Austin Kiesler 15th. Do you want to see what your driver ended up? Go ahead, pause, read the screen, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
My God. It's just